Hey there, my name is Jamie, and I want you to call me your friend. And this season of my life in 2022, I am on this journey with God where I want to know exactly what it is that He is calling me to do. What is my mission field, and what is my calling? And I know that that's a question for a lot of people. And in this day and age, if you will, I also understand that there are lots of ways that people can connect with each other, whether it be through social media or through church or in person or online. Yet it happens to be statistically one of the times where people are the most lonely that they've ever been in recent history. And that's kind of scary because we were created to live in community. And so on this journey with God, I asked specifically what it is that I could do. And I know that He has called me to be a connector of people, but that's not very clear instruction. So I've been practicing patience, and He's been practicing patience with me. Recently, I asked, what is it that I can do on a platform such as this in order to be a vessel for Him and His kingdom? And He said, well, you need accountability through reading my word. And in a call to obedience, I asked exactly how I can both connect with Him on a deeper level and also connect with people. And He says, well, you're going to be reading my word, so why don't you read it to the masses? So that's what I plan to do. This right here is my Bible. It was my very first one that someone else purchased for me, and her name is Michelle. I love my Michelle. But this is called Reading God's Story, a chronological daily Bible. It is the Holman Christian Standard Version, and chronological means it's the whole Bible put in order of according to events. So in reading this, it is in a format where it takes 52 weeks, 7 days in each week. My desire is to finish it in 52 weeks consecutively, but I am human. So I am going to record each day at a time, however long that takes me. It starts with week 1, day 1. So with that being said, as we read together, you will hear me jump around from book to book because that's how it happens chronologically. You will also hear some instances like the story of Jesus 2, 3, or 4 times back to back, and apparently, or it's possible that God wants us to hear it over and over again, but it's from everyone's perspective that wrote the Gospels. So of course it is repeated to us. So that's going to be pretty cool. I also ask you to have grace for me because some words are just really hard and some cities are really hard to say. So I'm going to do my best just out of a call to obedience in reading this. But the challenge I have for you is to listen. So if you don't have this Bible, or if you don't have a Bible, and you want to read with a friend, that's why I said I want to be your friend. So we might not actually connect in person, and you might never actually write me to connect online. But what I do want you to consider is listening, and I will read to you. So if you're in the car and you have a 5 to 10 minute opportunity to listen, let me be a voice to read the Bible to you so that you can get the word and absorb what it is that God wants to speak into your life or through your life. If you're sitting at home and you're lonely and you want community and you consider hopping on and just reading this with me, I'm going to have my head down and I'm going to be reading to you. So subscribe and press play, and I'll be obedient and you can listen. So let's get on this journey together. I'll see you soon.